Okay, so I'm live. So today I'm talking about feeding the gang stalking neighbors. And I'm going to show you footage. Make sure nobody can see what I'm doing right here, my password and all that. So I'm going to show you footage. I am sick of the neighbors. Hold on, let me put this on pause while I talk. I am sick of the neighbors doing something weird. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know how they had camera footage in here when I've literally been in this house for so many months. And when I do leave, there's somebody that's here. But they still know what I'm doing. So what I think is going on is that they know when I'm on my computer, and then when I'm not on my computer, they know that I'm like going to sleep or something. So I've told y'all this before, and I'm telling you again. Every time I go to sleep, whether it's the middle of the day or night or early in the morning, all of a sudden these people bring their kids outside. And I can't show you all the footage because there's kids involved. So I'm going to keep this. And one day when maybe I could do my own thing, I'll have this footage available because it could be 3 a.m. and they will bring their kids outside and they're talking loud and screaming like hooligans and making all type of noise. It could be 1 p.m. in the afternoon. They'll slam their door to let me know that they're out there, and their kids are going to be loud. They're being loud all the time. So I'm gonna show you the footage, but I had to take some out because the kid is literally sitting in the chair. He looks like he's 8 with his legs wide open, one leg on this arm rail and the other leg on the other arm rail, and he's always sitting funny. Even when he's sitting on somebody's lap, he'll be turned around like how you're on a chair, and he'll have his legs sitting on them like that, like just wide open. It's just weird. I don't know what it is, but it's weird and I don't like it. And they're doing it all the time. And the man is they're always outside on their phone after they do it. So the reason I call it feeding the neighbors is because they're looking for that type of energy. They gotta be. They're asking for me to be like this. Be like Young Still said that you should be. Upset, pissed all the time, which can't be healthy. But this is what they really want you to do. They want you to be like that. I don't like it because it's not really me. So they bring in their kids. They know what provokes me. Okay? So they're bringing their kids outside all the time. Soon as I get outside, even if I go outside to sit down and enjoy the weather, they will. Let me make sure that it's not going to be showing that kid. They will come outside as soon as I get outside as well. And I'm just trying to find time to show y'all the footage. But today I'm gonna go ahead and show you the footage. Some footage. Okay, let me try to make this bigger. So I don't know if y'all can see that. That's one of the dudes. This one of the dudes. Let me play it. So yeah, that's one of the guys, and they won't stop. There's 7 of them that live there, and like I said, they've been just moving in. And man, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I do not want to deal with these men bothering me. I'm sick of these people. This what he looked like. So y'all know what this man looked like. Anybody know this man? Tell him to stop gang stalking me and him and his whole group of people on his phone all the time outside. Stop gang stalking me. Leave me alone. So I'm feeling like, what do these people have? A secret website? Something. They're like consumed by receiving my energy and my reaction. Because guess what? As soon as I start cussing them out and telling them how their mom is a witch, how I'm telling the grown man his mom is a witch because she be over there sometimes, probably in that house. The girlfriend is lazy, be having the other Mexican ladies who are much older than her just sweep the porch. As soon as I started talking all that crap, them kids wasn't making no more noise no more. So, when I start acting, you know, aggressive, like saying, well, maybe if, we pluck their eyes out and pluck their eardrums out, we'll see how much they like gang stalking then. Huh? Would it be interesting anymore then? Yeah, that's what I said. I said that his mom is literally the grown man, the little boy's dad, his mom, the grown man's mom is literally sucking his ego, sucking her son's ego. You know what? Because if she wasn't, then she would have told her son that, what you're doing isn't right. She over there looked like she hut, on the football team, controlling them and telling them what to do, motivating them to do these wrong things. The mom looks like a witch. She'll stare me down and I'll stare her down. I'll stare her down back too because I've had black women in my life who stared me down, but she's Hispanic, probably mixed with something else. I don't know. Hispanic and black or something. It's ridiculous. I told him his girlfriend is nasty. She nasty. She won't clean nothing because they bring them old Mexican ladies over there to clean. They guess what them old Mexican ladies, and I'll show you the footage. I'll show you the footage one day. I have so much to catch up on because they always doing so much and there's so many of you gang stalkers out there. They bring 2 brooms and they go in that house and sweep for 10 minutes and then leave. You paid for that? When it's a grown woman out here who seems like she don't do nothing but try to be outside and harass people. Then I don't know if that's his brother or his boyfriend. I'm guessing it's, I don't know. The child, it must be the child's uncle or something, or a stranger. I don't know who it is because it seems like they got 2 couples there and a mom and some other people who come around all the time. You can't count how many people in that house. Just like so many other houses around here. It's so strange. But it's like they're doing weird stuff with their kids around me. I can't even show y'all the footage. I'm sick of it. Leave me alone. I just wanted to get some sleep because I've been making videos all day. So as soon as I went to lay down to go to sleep, guess what they did? Shut that door and brought them kids outside making all that noise for hours and hours. Not hours and hours because I couldn't sleep. I couldn't even sleep. But that's what they'll do. How is it? Because I'm either off the computer because you're hacking and watching somehow or using some type of app and network that's showing you that I'm on the computer, or you have some type of camera device in here. How do these people know that I am sleeping? And what type of freaking magical effing camera do they have that it lasts for months and months and months and months? Because most cameras, They're the highest you can get is 24/7. Well, okay, maybe but most of those are hard cameras to find. And then the battery's gonna run down something, right? What are they using? How do they know what I'm doing? I can see if I was leaving the house all the time and the house was being unattended, but this house hasn't been unattended for almost a year. So how are they still being able to see what I'm doing? Are these people? What are they? It's like they are waiting for me to get riled up to say my piece about them. And then when I do, they're all calm again. I'm not here to lecture them, convict them, criticize them, to feed them. So then they can get on their phone like, oh, look at this footage I got of her in her house or whatever they're doing. Because today, they stopped with all the kid noise as soon as I started going off and saying they children is gonna be demon children. Because grown people that go to hell was once children. And I'm like, if you around all them demons, your granny a demon, your uncle a demon, your daddy a demon, your mama a demon, then you got to be one blessed child to not turn out to be a demon yourself. I'm just sick of them. I'm sick of them. And the reason why is because they're taunting the crap out of me. They're taunting me. Soon as I lay down, they're telling me, I see when you're laying down. I'm going to slam my house door now and bring my kids out here and make a lot of noise. Soon as I lay down, I don't gotta stay up because they must got their 24/7 job and they want me to stay up because they have nothing to do but to watch me. How are you watching me though? And so they try to keep me up by doing all these weird things. Do something else. And for God's sakes, teach your 8-year-old how to sit in a chair. I'm sick of seeing that. These young demon parents got their children running out wild, won't correct their children, won't tell them to go to sleep. It's 3 a.m. and you waking me up with your children being loud. Then he gonna call the police or the security people on me. And I sat there and waited for them to come, to show up. Call HPD. I'm gonna make a report. So it's ridiculous. I'm sick of it. I am sick of it. Then the city of Houston was out there sitting by his house. I was talking to the city of Houston people, asking them what they was doing because they got these signs outside and they ain't been doing nothing. Said they was gonna do something 2 months ago. So he knows who I am because I'm the neighbor, and he sees that it's the city of Houston truck. And I'm talking to the dude, that same man I showed you in the footage just a second ago. He came outside, was on his cell phone, and called the neighborhood security. Then the city of Houston dude was on some other stuff too. He was talking about some crazy stuff. That's a whole nother story. I just wanted to know what you're doing. Then they got this baby. Oh Lord. Then they got this damn ice cream truck around here. They do the same thing. Soon as I get ready to lay down, go to sleep, whatever, the ice cream damn truck. At first they was doing it at strange random times, getting on my nerves. These people is weird. Hell, one time they had a whole school bus out here. Across the street, one of the neighbors had a whole school bus out here. I thought that was weird, so I looked up the laws about having a school bus outside your house. And you can't. It's illegal. You can only have a school bus if you're exporting kids and importing, not importing, that doesn't sound like loading them on and loading them off, bringing them back on. It has to be a quick transition. You can't just have a big school bus sitting there. It can't be sitting there overnight. They did that though. They did that on purpose too. Ain't no neighborhood I ever been in besides this one and saw something like that. These people are weird. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. And I can't stand these men. I can't stand them. I feel like they're disgusting. They're sick. They're sickos. And the women who support them in doing this stuff, I feel like they're all perv sickos, including the women. I think they're all sickos. They're part of it. That's what I really think about them, especially in this neighborhood. It just feels like they're sickos. Constantly watching me. For what? You've never even spoken and said hello, blah, 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 started to try to start a normal conversation. But at this point, don't. Because I'm not going to get along with you by any means necessary. I'm not. But it's just weird. Leave me alone. If you're the neighbor across the street and you're watching my channel, which I don't know how you got my channel if you are watching, leave me alone. Because me, in certain situations, I guarantee you, HPD better be involved, because if they're not, I'm going to make sure they are, because I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you, and I'm going to find out who you are, and I'm going to hunt you down like a police officer whom is you killed their child and you tried to go over to the Mexican border or wherever else. But yet I'm still going to find you, and I'm going to hunt you down, and I'm going to make sure you go to jail. Because it's to that extent. These people are too creepy. And they think that they can get away with murder. They think that they can get away with treating people however they want. And my best friend told me about this story. The story about something that happened to this female, and then police, the mother and the father of that person hunted them people down. They went across the border to try to get away with the crime, and they hunted them down and caught them wherever they was. You could go to Mexico, Puerto Rico, Cuba, wherever you want to go. You gonna be found. That's how they making me feel. Like, I'm about to not just keep doing these videos, not going to try to connect, just collect visual evidence. I'm going to make sure something happens. I'm going to make sure that I know your name. You better leave me alone. And I'm going to make sure your face matches that name. And if you're using an alias, I'm going to know that name too then. Because I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you bothering me. So I decided, I got so upset, I got up and I go outside and I see, oh, now the little boy is just being calm and peaceful, sitting in his chair with his little game, playing his little game. Okay, he could have did that a lot earlier, but that's not the point. I'm not saying kids can't be outside and play and do all that. It's the way that they're doing it. It's the way that they're setting it up to every time when I lay down and go to sleep, including 3 a.m. in the morning and other strange hours such as that. which I have footage but cannot show you. Even this other footage, that little boy was sitting to the left of that man. But I really couldn't show you that because the way that little boy was sitting and the fact that he was a little boy or a kid, I couldn't show you that. So it's ridiculous. It's taking me through so much. It's taking me through so much. Like I had to put my toilet paper right here because I'm trying to. I hoped I wasn't going to be in tears and crying because I know they like for you to do that. Apparently, they enjoy your misery. That's why I call it feeding the neighbors. I'm tired of feeding the neighbors. I'm tired of you know getting worked up. Seem like that's what they want me to do. That's what they like me to do. I'm not doing that. It's like, oh, as long as you give us a show with you being angry, then we'll leave you alone. Like that's how we get paid to make you angry and say crazy stuff. And then we'll be all right. We'll get our little meal today. We can turn in our little work. Like it's ridiculous. I'm sick of it. I don't like it. These people are wild, wild people with wild children because they are raising their children wildly. They have no structure, anything. It's disgusting. It's filthy. It's gross. I cannot stand young parents hardly anymore right now. They're getting on my nerves. It's like they just let their kids run wild. There's no reason why, a kid should be outside at 3 a.m. multiple nights, 12 a.m., 5 a.m. They've been out there from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. with kids. There's no reason for it. Them kids need more structure. They need to be in bed. Don't nobody got time for that. And I don't have time to tell you something you already know. I'm sick of it. So this is how the world is changing my view. Having kids young, I'm glad I didn't have kids young. Well, I don't have kids at the moment. And I'm glad that, I'm seeing how ridiculous this looks. It looks disgusting. Kids without structure. I don't like it. It doesn't look good. It's not a good look. But these people, these people, that little boy grandma was outside. The time that it was 3 a.m. to 5 a.m., which I have the footage and can show you that. So they know what they're doing. Why she didn't say y'all need to go to bed? Because she wild too. I'm sick of it. You not starting beef with me. You starting beef with yourself. I'm sick of it. So I'll talk to y'all later. I was trying to get some rest, but between the first time I made the video earlier today, before I put this sweatshirt on, and now they've been doing some weird stuff while I'm sleeping, trying to sleep. They've been bringing them kids outside and all type of stuff. And I'm starting to think they got some type of device or two or three. I'm sick of these people. Anyway, I will talk to y'all later. I don't want to make any more videos today because I've just been making so many videos and I wanted to get on a schedule, but it's Sunday. It's the weekend. And y'all will have plenty of videos to watch now. So I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Then, you know what was weird also today? I looked up this video about this dude named Eric Lee, and he was from the Eastern University of Michigan or something like that. So I can't find his channel, but somebody has um his channel, somebody has, his video uploaded. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna give this dude a thumbs up because he sounds like a really smart dude, and after I realized, well, it's not even his channel, I decided, no, I'm not gonna give it a thumbs up because it looked like it was from somebody. It was like kind of suspicious. So then soon after that, somebody did a thumbs down. Now, this person only had like 10 subscribers and it was no thumbs up or no thumbs down. But then when I went back to the video, all of a sudden there was a thumbs down. So that makes me believe that somebody is literally watching every video that I'm watching and then like doing something weird. I don't know, but that was really strange because I doubt somebody else was like just looking that up. Maybe, but I don't know. It was just kind of suspicious to me. So just a lot of weird things. I'm in a crummy, crusty neighborhood. You know, I feel like, we have a decent, I'm not going to say we because it's not mine. I'm staying in a decent looking house. The people across the street from us, their house isn't, doesn't look like how our house looks. Some people have bigger houses, some people have smaller houses over here. So we live in a decent looking house and it's still a crummy, crusty neighborhood. We have neighborhood security and it's still a crummy, crusty neighborhood. It's teaching me a lot because, I never really experienced this before. And so I'm seeing things totally different from believing that the world was a good place and that everybody was good people. So it's going to make me reevaluate how I do things in the future and, how I perceive things for sure. Like, anyway, I will see y'all later. I will talk to y'all later. And thank you for watching. Have a good day.